Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review of the 5-star kind. Subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and merchandise available at ykwrestling.com. Welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks, but we're back at the Knockifew Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Welcome.
Yo.
We here, man. That was a good intro. Sometimes I
Always.
think I'm about to lose it. We didn't record for 2 weeks. Took WrestleMania week off because, folks wanted to enjoy the show. Didn't want to talk about it. I was going to be sad because the inevitable happened. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Before we do, I want to welcome for the second time this year, 2 months in a row, from the Marks with Mike's podcast, Mr. 6'9" JT is back.
What's going on?
We got Dom, aka Lee Malenko.
Yep, aka Brick Flair, aka
Brick Flair. Woo!
Him Cornette.
Woo!
Hey.
AKA
also from the Power Bomb Jutsu podcast. We here. Them guys, we had to get some people that went to Mania on the show. They was both at Mania this past weekend. How was WrestleMania weekend for y'all, man? How many Manias y'all been to so far? Y'all been to a couple, ain't you?
So this is my first one.
Oh, that's your first, okay.
Yeah, so it was like a lifetime experience for me. I'm like, damn, I feel like a little kid. I'm sitting there like The Rock coming out, fucking tear come on my eye. I don't know if I'm cold. I don't know if I'm cold at this point or just happy. I don't know. A little bit of both.
Oh, you had them Rock goosebumps the whole show. He said,
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make it feel that mana.
That electricity.
All right.
Yes.
That's good mana.
For me, it was my second WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania 34 and
New Orleans.
6 years. Yes, New Orleans, where I had a blast, even though it felt like I clocked in at work because that shit was damn near 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm glad we got 2 nights. But WrestleMania 40 Philly weekend was amazing.
Hey, real quick.
Hey, we got a question for y'all, real quick.
Yeah.
First, my question: how was WaleMania?
Woo!
Yeah, amazing. So, biggest finesse of all time we pulled. Go ahead, JT. You tell the story.
Yeah. So what happened was we had bought VIP tickets ahead of time. So we get there, we go to the top, pause, no diddy. We get up there, we find a spot. Dom and Darrell found a spot first. So I'm like, nah, let me scope this place out a little bit more. I just want to see what we're working with. So I get towards the right end of the place and I see, okay, this is like, I can see the stage, right? So I see Queen PR from Those Wrestling Girls. Tell her, hey, what's up? Then I see Cam Seahawk. I see him there. So, say what's up or whatever. So I make my way downstairs. I'm like, fuck, let me just go downstairs and just go mingle with the people that I interact with, introduce myself formally. and then I seen the VIP room. So me being me, I just walked my ass back there, right? I walked my ass.
You belong there.
Like,
you know,
hey,
okay.
Big tall nigga. Big tall nigga. He's a wrestler.
That's on the old school black people houses right there.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, so I get back there, man. It's Wingstop and Hennessy because WaleMania was because niggas too. WaleMania was sponsored by Hennessy, Zoa, Cricket Wireless, and Def Jam, right? So Hennessy was being served in the back. It was nothing but Hennessy. It wasn't nothing clear back there. It was all dark liquor. So I get back there. I get me a drink. I took the bartender. I text Dom. I say, hey, Dom, bro, get down here. I said, nigga, it's Wings and Hennessy.
Say less.
He gets down there, bro. And then we run into Top Dollar.
Hey,
so Nala. So run into him. I'm like, AJ, man, check this out, bro. So he seen my shirt. And it wasn't on no Eddie Kane shit like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, Pete the shirt or whatever. So from one of the episodes we did, a Hit Dog with Holla, I did some dope graphic work. So I'm like, I'm gonna start taking these album covers that I create and just start putting these bitches on the merch site. So I showed it to him. He said, yo, that shit hot. Dom came over, flicked it up. He said it was getting ready to go on stage. Shit, we going on stage too. So
yep. So I was on stage the whole night.
The whole night, he was on stage.
The whole night.
So I ended up ducking back off because a nigga wanted some more Hennessy. So I ducked back off
there on that lemon pepper while everybody on stage.
But you know what's crazy? I didn't eat not one wing. I just drank the Hennessy.
Damn.
That's all I did.
Okay.
But
so I think
it was crazy.
Go ahead. Okay. So you stay back there drinking the Hennessy and whatnot. I think this is a perfect segue into our second question.
What's up?
Because it might have something to do with it.
Okay. Talk to me.
You want me to ask it?
Yeah, you please.
So yeah, right around sometime that weekend, I seen a post saying that niggas got booked. And I didn't bring it up beforehand, but I wanted to wait till we was on the air. I wanted to know, like, I think you got out everything was cool, but what the hell happened that y'all got booked?
Okay, so after WrestleMania, we're leaving. Police is following us for like about 3 minutes. And then we pull into our Airbnb. We're halfway, like in the street, in a driveway. Police pulled us over. And then that's when, go ahead, JT, that's when this shit went south.
So he goes, yo, you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no. I said, what's the reason? Because we just trying to get into the Airbnb. He said, I pulled you over because I ran your tag, and your tag came back for a Ford Focus 2015.
Some shit like that.
Some shit like that. I'm like, are you sure you running the tag in the national base or you running it in Pennsylvania? Opie is running Pennsylvania, even though this is Ohio tag. If you know anything about the tags, they look nothing alike. Pennsylvania tag is black and yellow. Ohio tags, I'm not black and yellow. Pennsylvania tags are blue and yellow, and Ohio tags are red and blue. Mm-hmm. So, needless to say, I give him back my ID. I said, you can just run it again. You got registration for this car? I'm like, yeah, I have registration. This is my car. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, can you produce registration? I was like, yeah, I can produce it, but I don't think I should have to because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speed, swerve, run the stop sign. I'm literally making complete stops, like the whole 5 seconds, the shit they teach you inside driving school. Like, I'm talking about whole last 5 seconds. And this man follow us. Like, I'm talking about we done hit corners and went down, follow us the whole way. So if it was a tag issue, you could have pulled me anytime within that 3 minutes. But you waited until I turned the signal to turn into my place of sleeping. So, long story short, I told him, hey, I don't want to go for my registration because I have my piece right there and I'm not trying to go no further with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm alerting you instead of you sitting here escalating this and making it go further, and then you discover it later. I'm just telling you right now, that's where my stuff is at. Understand me? So that's where my registration is at. So he takes my license, goes back. 3 other cop cars pull up. So now, mind you, we are halfway turned in to the promised land. That's what I call it. We halfway turned into the promised land. Reason why I call it the promised land, because we got 10 acres and we got chickens and all sorts of shit, right? So runs it, comes back. He started taking people out the car. So they take out Dom first. He asked, he got his weapons.
They asked me to have a weapon. I'm like, I am a walking weapon. Word to Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander.
He didn't find that funny. No. I'm like, it's cold. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. So I go back in. I come back outside, and then like everybody else is still getting taken off the car.
So the whole time I'm out the car, I got my hands up like Jazz on Fresh Prince when he was at court. He's you talking about you could put your hands down. I'm like, nah, I'd rather not. So like dead ass
nigga,
like man, like I'm not a small dude in person, bro. Like, you know, I'm a big guy. I know this. I know my size, and I know my size automatically intimidates some folks who are insecure about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I kept my hands up the whole time. So as the other officer is talking to me, he searched me. You got anything on you? I'm like, all I have is a selfie stick, and that's it. One of those stabilizers. He took out the stabilizers. Oh, you can put your hands down? No, I'm keeping my hands up the whole time. So we talked for about 5 minutes. So he calls this sergeant. So he says, yeah, I'm gonna have to right now, we're not gonna place you under arrest, but we're gonna, you know, detain you and take you down to the station. So they put on the ankle shafts.
Arresting niggas.
Yeah. So they put on the ankle shafts around my wrist because the regular cuffs don't fit, and they double cuff. So 2 sets of cuffs. So they try to take me to the paddy wagon. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. If you're gonna take me in, I'm not riding in that. So I'm dead ass.
And they had you in like Kane in 2003.
Yeah, like
yeah, dead ass, bro. Like, so I'm like, nah, man, I'm not riding in that. So, well, you could ride with me in the cruiser. I looked at it. Nah. So the other officer had an SUV. I'm like, look, if I'm a rider, son, I'm a ride in that. They tell Dom, hey, we'll call you in 30 minutes and let you know what's going on. Them niggas never called.
So I had to call down to the police station and find, like, I'm Googling, like, where the fuck are we at? Like, Bristol, PA, looking for the police station, call somebody. And then, like, about an hour later, they call me, like, oh, we're going to detain them and all that stuff. And I'm like, what? This is stupid.
So I'm in there. I'm sitting down.
That's racist?
As fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting down inside the police station. At this time, he hasn't come back and tell me anything. So he goes, I'm gonna go talk to the prosecutor. 30 minutes later, so we're gonna go ahead and book you on gun possession or whatever. So they end up booking me on that, and it was like, yeah, so we're gonna have to go through the whole process, fingerprints. Let me get your shoes. Let me get all that turned to the side, all that shit. So I get to my cell and I'm sitting in the cell. I'm like, I ain't about to lay down. And I'm more so mad that you pulled us over for no other reason than you seen 4 black people inside of a nice GMC Acadia. Because I don't have tents. I don't have tents for a reason. I want you to see me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's why he pulled us over, because we made no traffic infraction. We wasn't no commission of a crime. We wasn't speeding, none of that shit. So I ended up going there. I'm sitting in the cell. I had to take a shit real bad. I don't know if that's TMI, but at the same time, I held that shit because I was like, I'm not putting my ass nowhere near that fucking toilet. So he comes back and tell me, well, I can let you see the judge at 4 a.m. via Zoom. I'm like, all right, cool. So talk to the judge. The judge says, well, your bond is set at $10,000, but I'm going to go ahead and suspend the bond and let you out on your own cognizance. You just got to come back April 30th, yada, yada, yada. So at this point, I get my phone. I text Don. I'm like, Don, don't even worry about it. Go get some rest. I'm about to be home in a minute, right? So the police officer asks me, he goes, hey, did you want to call one of your friends to pick you up from the station? I said, no, you brought me here. You could take me right back from where you pulled me over from. So yeah, I made him drop me back off to the very same spot you pulled me over at, which was the promised land where we were getting ready to fully park inside of the driveway.
That's some shit, man.
So that's where the tweet came around with the demon home pussy. Like that's where that came from, because I wasn't talking spicy to the officers or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I was real respectful.
Yeah. After
they booked me and told me I was released, that's when I was like, nah, bro, you could drop me off. You pick me up. So yeah.
Some shit. That's
I got home. I got home at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock,
though, man.
Nah, I appreciate it, brother.
Man.
Hey, what Tupac said?
Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man. I heard Philly cops be on some shit, but that's crazy.
This wasn't even Philly. This was Bristol. I did not know that we were booked. I did not know we were booked in nigga turn around Philadelphia.
Nigga turn around Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You get to them good neighborhoods, they don't like no black folks around there.
Yeah, man. So this is why I'm not traveling for Mania. I'm waiting till they come here. I know where to go.
I know my streets. I know what time to come out. Type shit.
Facts, that or you spot at the hotel or something.
But Facts. but you know, everything was cool. Like WaleMania was cool. We got to throw out 2K video games and shit. Hey. Shit was cool. RVD came up
on stage with Shelton Benjamin and shit, and MVP and all them niggas. Like, I'm on TikTok.
I see y'all in the video. I'm like, yo, hold up. I see JT over there in the side. Like, yo.
Hey, next WaleMania, I'm with y'all.
All right. All right, big facts.
I don't know about traveling with y'all afterwards.
Yeah,
bang bang.
Shots fired. JT got a crazy like before we went to Detroit, we almost got hit by like a plane. And almost got in a car accident going to Detroit. I was like,
I'm not. Yeah. I'll see y'all at the show.
Now, look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That was just the circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's one of y'all. I don't know.
I'm looking at the plane like this bitch is coming down.
This is a car.
I'm not gonna let y'all say y'all got hit by a plane almost. And then we're gonna speed past y'all saying y'all almost got hit by a plane. I'm not about to let that happen. Give me about 45 seconds to explain that.
Go ahead, dog.
Okay, so we're I don't know, we're like the borderline of like Ohio, Detroit, somewhere. It's like farmland or something. So like one of them crop farm planes is like going so low, like by our car, flying like boom. I was like, damn, they're like so low. And then we're going to Detroit. We're making it to Detroit. A guy swerves right in front of us, almost hit us with a turn, like a sharp right into the freeway.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My whole front end was gonna be gone, but that goddamn plane.
At least don't travel with them in cars, is what.
Yeah.
That goddamn plane, like it was trying to get over. Like, move, nigga, I'm trying to get in front of you. Like,
is Detroit that bad? They got planes flying that low?
That's what I'm saying, man. What kind of 007 shit? Got hit by a plane, bro.
It's all kind of stuff, man.
We wildin'. All right, man. Let's thank you for elaborating on that.
We had to get some questions answered around.
Yeah, appreciate that. Let me get these shout outs out the way, man. Shout out first off, man. I want to say this is tough for me. I seen this on my way to work. I was like, nigga, OJ, RP to OJ, man, the juice. And RP also to DJ Mr. C and Eleanor Coppola, the wife of Francis Ford Coppola. I feel slightly responsible for that because I was definitely watching the Godfather trilogy this week, thinking like, damn, I wonder who gonna die next that's affiliated with this trilogy. Lo and behold, somebody gonna die right at the end of the week.
That's crazy.
That's super crazy.
God
damn, super crazy.
Damn, Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Nah, I ain't pray for nothing. But
you think it
hey,
damn, that happened.
RP, man.
Bum, 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 bum.
Shout out to the Juice, man.
Sure.
I was watching the Juice on It Is What It Is every week. Look forward to watching OJ.
Yeah, he was so funny. He's like, man, I had to put my nigga suit one time.
He said, I've had to zip up my nigga suit a time or two.
I had to go up north.
I was like, hold on. I had to rewind it back a couple times. Like, he just said that. OJ? I didn't know OJ said nigga.
That nigga OJ said,
got comfortable around them too.
That nigga said, you have a firm grips on the obvious there, buddy. I was like, God damn.
He used to be roasting niggas, all that.
That's the one that
this
got
nigga asked
me.
Mace could he button up his jacket one time. You know, Mace a little hefty now.
Right.
Hey, shout out to the Juice. Did he do it?
Fuck yeah, he did it. That's why he a legend.
I mean, he beat the
I
court system,
always
man.
thought he did it, but then
Right.
I was like, maybe he paid somebody to do it. He has some hand in it though.
Oh, for
I say that much.
If the glove
He
don't
did not
fit,
do it.
you must have quit.
It did not fit.
Yes, sir. It ain't
That
fit,
nigga said.
but he did that shit.
Hey, shout out to Rap Beef too, man.
Yeah. That shit is cooking, nigga.
You got it was Kendrick and Drake and Cole like last month. Now it's just I can't keep up. It's too many. It's niggas named Aubrey, Leland, and Abel that are beefing with each other.
Who?
Aubrey, Leland, and Abel.
Aubrey, Leland, and Abel.
Don't forget about William.
And the Davius and William.
Huh?
Oh my
This should remind me of like Dusty Rhodes going to the gas station, like all the four horsemen like beating the shit out of him. He like fighting back.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. These niggas teamed up like the Avengers versus Thanos. And Drake, let's just keep it a buck. Drake has had the rap game, not saying hip hop in general, but he's had the game on lock for over a decade, bro. So it's about time somebody come at him. But my whole thing is that nigga Drake is very sneaky. He's very sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kendrick. Kendrick roasted that nigga and cooked him up. But that diss track Drake just put out.
Yeah, I was like, what Ja Morant do to this nigga?
He was like, fuck you. You
calling that dancing
straight
boy in Memphis. Like, that's disrespectful.
Dog, Ja catching strays everywhere. Rock
this
doing
nigga.
shit. Damn.
Well, shit. I mean,
Ja,
damn.
like, fuck me, what I do? I ain't do shit.
That ass.
Just at home cooling.
Listen,
I heard the Ross diss.
Yeah, I heard the Ross diss.
I ain't heard that one.
I heard it. Talk about it. Nigga got a BBL.
Yeah. Nigga turning to Dr. Umar.
They got a nose job.
You ain't even black, nigga.
You white boy. It's like, man.
White boy, I see you, white boy.
This shit is entertainment, though.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
You
tell
got
your mom
surgery on your nose so you had a big nigga nose. You ain't want to have a nigga nose.
Gotta tell your mama.
Boy.
Lord.
Shout out to J. Cole. This nigga apologized and shit.
That
You
nigga
can't sit
said,
with us no more, J. Cole. You can't sit with us.
Sorry, I don't want no beef, guys. Just want to be friends.
that nigga said, I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy.
Let's have too much fun.
I was having too much fun.
Hey, J. Cole was a Cesaro of rap.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's like
Oh,
that's hilarious. That was good.
Damn.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
That's one of
Damn.
the lines where I'm like, he's out of line, but he's kind of right.
Put that nigga in the dirt.
Shout out to Quavo and Chris Brown beefing too, man. I don't know how that started.
Probably over
Quavo
dancing.
had a diss record. What?
That shit over dancing, nigga.
They should just play a game of 21 on pay-per-view to settle that shit. I know they can both hoop.
Right.
My thing is if y'all gonna beef, have a boxing match. Damn that. Have a boxing match.
Oh, say y'all can hoop.
I mean, they can hoop too. That'll be cool too. Like having them hoop playing the game of 21, like who was Dr. J and damn it was on pay-per-view. It was Dr. J and
it was Kareem.
And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That was before my time, man.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Mine's too though, but I just seen it like on Twitter or some shit.
But I'm just
talking about.
I'm all for the boxing fight because like it's time we see Chris Brown fight on camera to dissolve any rumors about him having hands or not having hands.
Time we see Chris Brown fight a man for once.
Oh shit. God
damn. Shout out to CM Punk. I remember CM Punk had beef with Chris Brown at one time. That was weird.
Yo,
I remember that shit,
man.
man.
What was that?
CM Punk got
CM Punk got a promo on this nigga.
hey, nothing beat Soulja Boy and Randy.
Hey, Randy and Soulja Boy had no, that shit was one-sided. Soulja Boy had beef with Randy. Randy did not care.
I think Randy tweeted like one thing out in response to it, but Soulja was just going and going like he had all the shit. Oh man!
Shout out to Rap Beef, man.
Yes,
hey, happy birthday this past week too, Randy Orton. My man's out here. How old Randy right now? 40?
Shit. Goddamn 47.
44. Yeah.
44. I was close. Shit.
I'm about to say 45.
Yeah, 44, 45. All my ghosts is 40 now. John Cena almost 50, talking about retiring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like, goddamn, bro.
AJ Styles, boy might retire too. He can't.
Hey, chill out.
Get out of bed, man. I seen that tweet. I was like, damn, man, that kind of sucks.
That man said he hurting.
Mm-hmm.
He said that shit.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
I'm sure, man. Shit. Lance Storm. Happy birthday to Lance Storm. Happy birthday to Scorpio Sky.
What happened to that boy?
Wonder. Happy birthday to Chelsea Green. Sika, the Wild Samoan. Horrible birthday weekend for him last week. DDP. Shout out to DDP. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Charlotte Flair. Happy birthday to the High Chief Peter Maivia, who would have turned 87 and also would have had a horrible weekend for his birthday.
Thanks.
Man, I'm Samoans, man.
Man, listen.
Happy birthday, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, happy birthday, Bianca. Happy birthday to the Renaissance man, David Otunga, aka Punk. Y'all watch I Love New York.
Yes.
Yep.
Real and Chance.
Yeah, remember, I think it was a Real Chance. What's her, the chick from NXT? White
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah.
You talking about Thickety Wagons Steamboat?
She was on Real and Chance?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zeus Network and all.
Yeah.
I've seen the Zeus Network shit before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, the more you know. Happy birthday to Draws, who would have turned 55 this year. Sanjay Dutt. Paul Bearer. I forgot to find out what he would have turned. But yeah, he would have turned something. Happy birthday to Juice Robinson. Harley Race would have turned 81 this past week. Balls Mahoney would have turned 52. Happy birthday to Hall of Famer Lita. Happy birthday to Marina Shafir. And happy birthday to Dustin Rhodes, who had a pretty good birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I believe so. Happy birthday to him, man. Let's go to the royal address of rumors right quick, man. Get your rumors out the way, and then we're gonna move into probably the second biggest story of the week.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this quick and short. Taz little boy Hook. His contract getting ready to come up. He's been with AEW since 2020, and looking like he might be testing the waters a little bit, looking at free agency. You know what I'm saying? A lot of companies might be looking. Stand and Deliver weekend, Sean was at the scrum talking about he sees some people in some other places that he might be looking at. So I could see him, trying to work with Hook a little bit, trying to get him, up to speed on some real sports entertainment around here. Getting him away from that whole, little moody teenager bullshit and get him some damn charisma. But I mean, the dude can wrestle, so I mean that's something positive for him. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that. I'm gonna speed through this Ronda shit real fast because I don't really care. We don't really care to talk too much about it. But Shorty been on her soapbox for a little over a month now, doing every talk show imaginable. And this past week, she was talking about how she had concussion issues going all the way back to, the big loss to Holly. And convenient how we get 8 years down the road, and now all of a sudden she fell down the stairs and had a concussion before she got in that fight with Holly. Didn't say nothing about the Amanda fight, but okay. Then she said about she got in the WWE and there was more issues, and she said she took that slap from Steph and that had her ringing and seeing stars and shit like that. I mean, I know Steph slapped hard as hell, but goddamn. And then she was talking about Logan Paul, got the red carpet rolled out for him, and he gets to rehearse his matches, and she never got to do that, which I call cap on because she worked with Natty and the Bellas and everything like that. There's no way you wasn't rehearsing those matches. But this is all coming off the heels of her.
Out there somewhere of her rehearsing.
Exactly. But that's all coming off the heels of her accusing Drew Gulak of like swiping at the coochie real quick when he said he was trying to give her a handshake, but said he was all about the drawstrings by her sweats, and she gonna mess around and get my man fired. It's looking like.
Yeah, because he got removed from a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Trey Songz. That nigga say he went for a handshake and got a hug.
For real though. But last thing I got, WWE been in the lab cooking because now they done built the whole studio, and it's up at the headquarters in Stanford. It's called the Studios at WWE. It's 30,000 square foot, state of the art production facility. It's got 5 studios in there with all kinds of virtual. It got a virtual production stage. Of all these different screens and monitors and audio rooms and stuff like that. So, I mean, they're going to be in the lab cooking for days. Like, they're going to make that Mania 17 promo cut up between Rock and Stone Cold look like some damn Lunchables by the time they get finished, because they working. Like, they be putting that money to good use. So, we're going to get some solid production in these next couple of years.
Nice, man.
Cooking.
They building their own UFC Apex, it look like.
Basically, I'm here for it.
That's basically what the Apex is. Apex is where NXT Battleground will be taking place in a couple months, I believe. So I can't wait to check that out. Speaking of UFC, we watched UFC 300. At least y'all did. I saw the main event, but shout out to Alex Ferreira retaining the light heavyweight championship against Jamal Hill. Hate to see black men get beat like that, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. And he did the walk.
Got his ass cooked.
You gotta handle your business, man. You gotta handle your business. He didn't do it.
Nah.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Indeed. So, what else happened on UFC 300? Y'all watched it. I missed
Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje had a legendary battle. They was like scrapping, and at like the last final seconds, Max told Gaethje, come in the ring. This box. And so they were swinging, throwing hands, and knocked them out.
Yeah, that man pointed to the ground, and this war on sight. You know what I'm saying? No dodges, no blocks, no nothing. Just we go till we drop. And he's done that before. That's his MO.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Early submissions for KO of the year right there.
You want a BMF title, which the BMF title remind me of the FTW title. Like, it really doesn't exist, but it exists.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. Like, they had to have a version. And, of course, the Rock was the one who first brought it out there, too.
Right.
So, just so y'all know everything.
He can start claiming that one, too. This nigga just out here claiming championship belts, man. But,
hey, if they give it to him, I ain't mad at him.
Nah, I ain't mad at it neither. All right, let's transition to this next thing, man. Read that real quick, Reek, but I'm gonna just go and do my own thing.
I'm packing the air, this gas what?
These peasants, you peasants.
We took like 2 weeks off, man. So it was tough trying to decide who to get this honor to this week. But I do want to first off give Peasant of the Month honors for March to none other than Mr. Diddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Puffy, aka Sean Puffy Combs, aka Puff Daddy, no Diddy, aka Brother Love, aka Sean John,
aka Love,
aka Love. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Pause.
yeah.
That was crazy. That was crazy. You gotta tell him no.
Nice.
You got to tell Diddy no. But Peasant of the Week, damn, like I said, man, it was tough because like I could have gave a joint Peasant of the Week to some legends, The Undertaker, John Cena, Jey Uso, out here trying to ruin history, continued history, ruining my nights, ruining my weekend.
Oh man,
you know, could have gave it to WWE for not announcing WrestleMania 41 like I was expecting. It's been a week, still haven't announced a damn thing.
Yeah,
y'all know what I want. Y'all could have just told me. Now I'm just anticipating it even more. That's really it. For my anxiety's sake, y'all could have announced the location and then we could have moved on or we could have got ready. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't know what I'm going to do in that regards. But then I started going to the lab a little bit. And I said, you know what? This is going to be fairly easy. I'm giving this Peasant of the Week, which I think, honestly, surprisingly, for the very first time ever, I'm giving this to AEW as a whole.
Bring that ass here, boy.
AEW, bring that ass here, boy. The whole company. That's Tony Khan. That's who else?
Everybody.
That's the Young Bucks.
The EVP.
Will Ospreay.
Get him.
Dax Harwood.
Get him.
Even Edge. Edge
get him.
This work too.
He's getting to the stray.
Yeah.
Everybody getting this work. I hate to do this to Edge too, but listen, you gotta. The money ain't that tight. It can't be.
That nigga out there cutting that promo. It's like we gotta save face.
Listen, man.
They put that S on his chest, and he was not the man to carry this burden. It's not fair.
Nah, he been there 6 months.
John Moxley should have been the one to cut that promo.
Yeah,
and you know what? Nobody would have been mad about it.
Okay, Scorpio Sky. That nigga ain't doing shit.
Like, come on.
What happened to that?
Look. Why not put Jericho out there to do it? That's his MO anyway.
Nobody want to see Jericho.
You right.
But then nobody will be watching it. That's my point. We wouldn't
you
care.
Right. You right.
So we wouldn't have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Nobody would have cared if it was Jericho because it's like you expect it from Jericho. You you expect it from Moxley. It would have been just like they would have rallied behind Moxley doing that shit.
Yeah.
Jericho, nobody would have gave a damn. But like Edge,
they could have put the ball in Heyman.
Horrible.
Heyman should have been the one to say it. He been
pick somebody that we respect. Put him out.
Like,
all right, that's cool.
You ain't even been here long enough to really be dick riding like that.
That's what I'm saying.
The second time Edge had a live sex celebration on air.
Oh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That really was.
God damn.
That's good money.
Oh, we wilding today.
What you sipping
That's
on?
Good money.
Nah.
Oh man, Jungle Boy got to get that shit too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I didn't forget about him neither.
Yeah, because he did that.
Jack Perry, you included.
New Japan, man, he came out with Crimea River and the Chicago flag, and then they go to sleep in the match. Like, come on, my nigga, you just got choked on live TV. You can't be doing this, my nigga. You got choked casually, and niggas walked away.
Embarrassing.
It's a nigga y'all never gonna work with again because he out here working with some main eventers. Some WrestleMania main eventers.
Exactly.
They should have left that shit where it was at, to be honest.
Man,
we ain't need to see that footage, man. Y'all played the footage, all that. Basically, CM Punk ain't lie, is what y'all telling me.
Right. Like the man got on TV and said, listen, I ain't hit nobody. I just choked the motherfucker. And that's what he did. You know, he had a little look, he did that whole like catch him in the throat, like Bernie said to do to the kids. He hit him with one of them shits and just choked this little bitch nigga out. That's all it is. Like, and he told you he did it. So what was that for? What did y'all do it for?
He just
told you he turned to Tony, told him he quit.
Yeah.
See that?
And my thing is, right, Tony sitting up there keep talking about, oh, I've never feared for my life before. I wouldn't be fearing for nothing. Half the people in there wasn't even fazed by it. So how the fuck was you?
Right, you had that one nigga that was like, oh my god.
Chris Hero?
Like, Chris Hero.
That was Chris Hero?
Yeah. But it was like, it didn't even look like that. It was more like, oh man, here go this. It was one of them joints.
Like, man, so it's like this shit crazy.
Yeah, he gave me Macaulay Culkin vibes when he did that.
Oh God!
And then like Cook just sitting there unfazed, like I don't really give a fuck what's going on.
Here. Joe came over, snatched that nigga up.
Right, and look, Hook, the youngest person in there, he ain't fazed by shit. So how the fuck is Tony Khan fearing for his life? Oh my God!
Hey, Hook ain't fazed because he seen his pops used to snatch niggas up like that all the time, choking them out.
Right,
he used to this.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Shit ain't Nathan, nigga. It ain't Nathan.
Tony, bitch made as hell.
Yeah, man. Very unfortunate. Yeah, Young Bucks getting that too. They played into it. And then you got motherfuckers running to Alka-Seltzer talking about, nah, we ain't want to do it. But then Tony running niggas like, yeah, they did. And you got Kenny out here throwing everybody under the bus every live stream.
Like Kenny's like the only nigga with like sense here.
Anybody get the fuck up out of there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain people that I'm gonna give passes to because Kenny is like, listen, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? This is what I witnessed. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny was like, yeah, me and Punk had shit out.
Right. It's like I talked to him like an adult. We worked the shit out and we cool. He ain't in none of this no more. So it's like,
which you haven't heard Kenny name at all before he even said anything.
At all. Yeah. Not at all.
Ah, man.
Let's go to show you.
It's sorry as hell.
CM Punk, like he said, fucking children can't manage a target.
No, man. I love that he got on Ariel and said everything that I was already saying here for weeks on end. Like, okay, initially I'm like, damn, he up there acting a fool. But then he started telling y'all, listen, this is what's going on. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm CM Punk at 40 years old and been in wrestling business about 20 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been around professionals, and now I'm here in this company with a bunch of kids and wrestlers from all these other places that want to be themselves and do their own shit so bad. A bunch of bitter ass people with this dickhead, cokehead with a bunch of money. Like, oh, of course y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Of course y'all don't have no structure here. So now I'm getting triggered. So at some point, I'm gonna snap out. Because y'all don't want to be professional. And he said it straight at the area. He said, listen, I looked at Tony and I said, you better handle this shit. Because if you don't handle it, I'm going to handle it. You're not going to like the way I do it. So that's him trying to use restraint. And when restraint go out the window, you got to slap a bitch sometimes. And that's what happened. So like I done said many times, if you had somebody who wanted to be a boss and handle business, you wouldn't have shit like this. So I listen, I done washed my hands of blaming Punk for anything for the last 2 years. I really have. That's
big
it.
Facts. Y'all got anything to add to this?
Yeah, like that video did nothing for the company at all. At all. It was just like, yo, you just took this L.
And I love how like we did all this talking about NDAs and we can't talk about shit and we can't do this and we can't, but you could air footage, you know what I'm saying? Camera footage of a situation. I don't even know if they had clearance to do it, but you could put that on live TV for everybody. Exactly. Like, come on, son. What was the real goal here? Like, do y'all want views that bad?
That's what it was. I mean,
this was their finger poke of doom.
Basically, this is just my opinion, right? Going in, I was expecting some Beyonce, Jay-Z, Solange in the elevator type shit, like some hands being thrown. Nigga, I seen more hands being thrown than Saved by the Bell with Zack and Slater, nigga. Okay, them niggas ain't throw no hands. Them niggas do none of that. Then he basically choked them like Dylon did Wycliffe. You too close, man. And that was it. Yeah. So
this shit was weak.
It was weak, but for them to release the footage. To me, that whole episode of Dynamite didn't feel like episode of Dynamite. It just felt like we were there to see the footage, and the wrestling The attention span for me, unfortunately, fell off. Yeah, they ended up with 817,000 views, which is the first time in a while they hit over 800. But for what? Because you lost a lot of I guess you could say your stride, right? AEW is built on great wrestling matches and semi-good storytelling, right? We didn't need that video footage to hype up the feud with FTR and the Young Bucks. That shit sells itself regardless any day of the week. We didn't need the footage. And you got triggered because you got called out on your shit, and Tony Khan went ahead and released the footage thinking he was going to do something, and all you did was say I see CM Punk trending all week, which does something but brings his stock up.
Exactly. You stupid motherfucker.
You're like, I got something for you niggas. Like
y'all thought y'all was clever. They was talking like they had the Ray Rice video or some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't even half of that. Come on, bro.
That would have been better pulling a bait and switch.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking Dom in the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, I am, but I don't know what's going on with my green screen. It's fucking up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm halfway in, I'm halfway out. Firehouse and Trap House at the same time. So,
oh God, for like the
you
first
in that Harry Potter closet.
Yeah,
for like the first 2 seconds he had it up. I'm like, I know this nigga don't got pictures of John Cena on his wall. And I'm like, wait a minute, I seen the door.
Hey, no, I would too.
The Firefly Trap House is wild, nigga.
Hey, the Firefly Trap House is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay getting this work too, but we ain't gotta spend too much time.
Oh my God, bro! Nobody said your name. Like
Head Dog.
Well, technically Triple H. No, but Triple H did throw the jab at the nigga first, though.
But he say the nigga name.
He was talking about him.
He was talking about.
But his nigga running from the grind though. But who knows? Who knows?
He is.
But
I mean,
he could have been talking about Okada. Could have been talking about Okada. Could have been talking about anybody. Mercedes.
Right.
Deanna Purrazzo. Like it could have been anybody.
Nah, it was
exactly. He just assuming shit.
It was a Will.
Will's like,
I mean, we can all come to the conclusion that he was talking about Will. Yeah, probably was, but you don't know that.
He the only one to react to.
Exactly. Everybody else know what it is. Like, listen.
But I found out Will, man. That nigga's dyslexic.
Right. If they gonna make their way there, they're gonna get there anyway. But this motherfucker here is just like, hey, bruv. You don't want to talk about me running from any grind. When the only way you got your job was from grinding on the boss's daughter.
I never heard that one before. Niggas is hilarious.
Been cutting that joke since 03. Like, let's give it a rest already.
What Kanye said, it's not funny anymore. Try different jokes.
Yeah.
It's like the same jokes niggas use in wrestling, and it's that the boss's daughter, then they use like the fucking ratings and empty seats. It's like, come on, some new shit.
Yeah, man.
Please.
Yeah,
and man. I don't never want to hear AEW about some empty seat jokes again. Half of y'all shows are empty. What's the excuse for that shit?
Hey man, I seen a show of some old Joe cutting a promo to nobody. I was sad.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. They don't talk about
Eric
this
Bischoff.
shit.
I'll see Eric. Go check Eric Bischoff's page, man. He retweeted that shit like last night.
No,
Joe
man.
cutting a promo to nobody on the show last night. I was like, damn, Joe ain't even asked for this, dog. That nigga Joe got fired. He ain't had no choice but to go here.
So I'm saying, like, the real ones don't say nothing about it. They just listen. We just gonna go out there. We're gonna do our jobs. But the end of the day, it's truth is the truth. Goddammit. And Rhea was talking about it on. I think it was on Pat's show. She's like, listen, if Don wasn't here, well, he gonna go out in front of 60 people and entertain them. Like
that was Pat that said that.
Yeah. Like he gonna go out there in front of like 60 people. Like, come on, bro. This dude's be in front of record-breaking crowds every week. Right. This dude be in front of record-breaking crowds every week. And y'all up here talking about some goddamn,
yeah, man.
We're with the wrong shit at the end of the day, man.
What's that?
You're wrong, the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Always.
It's
that's literally all they do.
We got a short shelf life. We're gonna see, man. Tony Schiavone has seen this shit before, and he know.
Dog.
Y'all seen his face.
When
he know.
Yo, that reaction that he had after they aired the footage, that is so telling to me.
He was like,
really
"Oh, yeah, this
like,
shit."
God, this shit again.
Go down.
I just watched the past episode probably this morning because I tried to watch it, but I was like this tuned down. Like, man, I seen the footage. Like, I'm turning this shit off. I can't watch no more of this shit. I watched this show and it was like the main focus, like you said earlier, was the footage. I didn't give a damn who wrestled or Dustin Rhodes versus Samoa Joe. It was just I'm gonna see the footage. I'm turning the shit
We got
off.
Roman and Cody at home.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at Tony Schiavone's face and that song Up in Smoke was playing in my head, nigga. That nigga said, "Watching my life go down."
Man.
Down.
Tony Schiavone hit niggas with this.
Lord. Again.
What?
A fucking again. Nothing new, nothing changed. Same old shit. Same old fucking shit.
Nigga about to go put
man
that
had his
Starbucks
hands
application
up,
back in, boy.
Was looking just down at the floor, like, oh man.
That shit gave me a flashback to the Water Boy. Like, you remember Coach Klein was and they was talking about the playbook, and the nigga would have just sliding down. I was like, damn, Tony shook. Tony like, yeah nigga, it's about that time.
Nasty business.
Shit, I had fun getting these checks, boy. I need to make sure I save some of these motherfuckers coming up.
Straight up, bro.
I wouldn't mind a Tony Schiavone in NXT.
Listen,
Hey, I wouldn't mind it either.
It's always
Tony and Booker,
my guy over there. Oh hell yeah, yeah, man. You get mid ass. What is it, Vic Joseph? Get his mid ass up out of here. I've been sick and tired of him.
Vic Joseph, he Timu Michael Cole.
He really is, bro.
He Jadakiss. It's all right, but it ain't good enough. Shit, speaking of Vic Joseph at NXT, man, NXT Stand and Deliver, of course, was before WrestleMania. Did y'all go to Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, shit was lit.
Woo!
One thing bad about it was the nigga talking the whole fucking time behind us. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. This dude talks
that's the worst.
He's like, which one the bad guy? Which one the good guy? Which one the bad guy? Who's this?
And you just here for the vibes. You don't know what's going on.
Listen. Hey, listen. So it was a girl behind us, and she was complaining about the shit too. Now you know it's dark in there. You know when you go to the show, you know they kind of turn down the lights. So you know I'm co-signing. I'm like, yeah, you know they are loud as fuck. You know I co-sign whatever. So the last match, you know, main event. After the match, they turned on the lights. Eyes caught like a pistol, bro. I'm not gonna hold.
Man, she looking at Booker T at one end. She looking at Booker T on this side. Look at the match right here. She can see. She's seeing Trick Williams come out here and looking at Melo in the ring at the same time.
Hey, nigga, I'm not gonna hold you. She had 1 hour on Stand and Deliver and 1 hour on WrestleMania, nigga.
Okay.
But the show was good. The show was good. I got there late. A nigga overslept. These niggas left. They was like, fuck this. We just go catch a motherfucking Uber.
Yeah, I called this thing like 20 times to pick the phone up, knocking on the door, to say nothing. I'm like, he might be dead. I don't know.
Y'all said, let's go to the show, man. We'll deal with that shit afterwards.
Right. I'll deal with it later. Because we was in an earthquake too, just like about.
Yeah, man. How was that shit, bro?
Man, it's crazy. Like a whole bunch of shit happened with JT. Like I realized every time I travel with JT, some kind of outlandish shit happened. I just realized.
What do you mean?
It was JT. JT the problem is what we say.
What?
Look at earthquake.
Police.
And almost getting ran over and shit and plane. Like,
that shit. It came and went, and it was so out the ordinary. Because I was at work when the shit happened. I mean,
you felt it.
It was like, because I work at UPS, so and we inside because they load the cars up in the morning. So we in the office, right? And usually, like if a trailer come around, it'll make that little rumble noise, and you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Trailer comes out back, so we start hearing that rumble noise as if a trailer's coming. So we're like, what the fuck going on? We go outside, ain't nothing out there, and like 2 minutes after that, they start talking about, yo, you know, it's an earthquake in Jersey, and that shit just hit. I'm like. Yeah, earthquake. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was inside the living room, talking to Marmar. I just, got out of jail and all that shit. So we sitting down and I just feel the house shaking. And I said, who the fuck is shaking the house? So I got up and my dumb ass looked out the window. I'm like, no, this is fucking earthquake. And it's crazy because Dom had been saying, hey man, this place may be haunted or something, bro. Right. So when the house starts shaking and shit, I'm like, yo, what is going on? And that's my second earthquake I ever been a part of, bro.
It's my first. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
so I was still in bed, and so I woke up like, who the fuck is running the washing machine? Because the whole fucking house shaking. And so I'm like, no, it's not the washing machine. So I'm like, it can't be an earthquake.
Stuff some Timberlands in the washer. Like,
doop, doop, doop. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I checked Twitter. It's like, niggas, an earthquake. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
That was a day.
Yeah. I've caught an earthquake on an elevator once. Not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, man.
At all.
You don't know what's gonna happen on the elevator.
How high were you up?
It was only like 2 levels.
Oh yeah, you'd have been okay. You would have survived that. You'd been all right.
Shit, it's the being stuck on their part.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was at work. So
I
don't want to be at work in the elevator.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, it's all good.
But that.
But yeah, shout out to Stand and Deliver. Just gonna run through these results right quick, man. The Wolf Dogs retain the tag titles versus Axiom and Nathan Fraser. Lost the rematch on Tuesday though, so Braun Breaker is officially gone from NXT. He on SmackDown. His match on SmackDown was so fast, I missed it. So how'd that go?
Basically, it was a Cameron Grimes sighting, but he got his ass cooked.
Oh, it's Cameron Grimes? Okay.
Yeah.
I seen him in WaleMania.
Basically.
And we're gonna have a discussion about that motherfucker having low key the best spear.
Yeah. That's a spear right there.
Yeah.
He be hitting these motherfuckers.
Who got the worst spear between Edge and Jey Uso?
Edge.
I'm gonna give it to Jey. I'm gonna give it to Jey. Like, cause Jey is kind of just like, he just be throwing himself at least Edge got some kind of form down with it. Jey just be throwing himself at niggas.
Like Jey Uso, you could tell he play offense.
Right. It's like Jey do it like he throwing himself in front of somebody's car on the windshield. That's what I see.
Crossbody splash.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to Axiom and Nathan Fraser. After that match on Tuesday, y'all know what happened. They got their ass cooked by the Final Testament, man.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got
cooked.
That's another conversation I want to have is how like niggas be on the main roster and they don't get over. So Triple H send them to NXT to stink that up. So that's the conversation we're gonna have later.
Like, yeah, get off my show. Go down there.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to my boy Oba Femi.
Big nigga Oba.
Ooh.
Hey man. Yo, I'm telling you, like that. The first time I heard them doing that, bro, I'm like, oh yeah, we got some shit going on now.
Retain the North American Championship versus Dijak and Josh Briggs.
Meaty man slapping me.
Yes, sir.
A whole lot of that.
Oba got them reparations at the end.
Yes.
Hey,
so the nigga said, "Ooh, hold on, nigga, no, you ain't winning this. You ain't winning this, motherfucker."
Not around my niggas, you not. No, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like that dude, I don't think he gonna be in NXT long. I mean, he might be being that they go into the CW in the fall. They need some star power, but I don't see him surpassing there past January. He's definitely Rumble ready.
Yeah, I can see him in the Rumble next year for sure. I can definitely see him like if they want to keep him on the CW for a little bit, have his ass on All American or something.
A crossover.
Hell yeah, do a crossover. Nigga has Spencer at NXT.
he can stick that. He can stick it out there for like the summer. By then he should be ready to take the NXT title from somebody. I don't care who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time we get to like fall towards like winter, move him on over, get him ready. We just don't gotta take long at all.
Nah, and he young as hell too, man. So
right.
That nigga.
He gonna be the new Nick Zilla. Because I don't know what happened to Omos.
We see Omar. Hey, what happened to Omos in the Dre, dog?
I see him got WrestleMania, man.
Oh yeah, him and MVP was there, huh?
Yeah. Shit, man. That's really my twin, bro. That's the first time I had to look at somebody in a long time.
Damn.
No, Omos.
Oh, okay.
Now I didn't see Obafemi there at all, which I was shocked. You know, I was hoping to see him there, but Omos is cool as fuck, bro. Like chill.
He sound like that in real life?
Yeah, that nigga sound like that in real life. Dead ass.
Oh, he real Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't just playing the role.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He ain't like Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson from Philly. Don't let that nigga
Hell yeah, that nigga from Philadelphia. Nigga sound just like O'Malley.
You're right.
What the fuck is this? I cannot get jiggy with this shit. Hey, I owe that nigga a fight. We gotta square up. Yeah, me and Michael gotta square up. Gotta square up, bro.
What happened this time?
So peep this. We at the improv, me and the wife. This is like before we got married and shit. Like, you know, we just dating. So we had the improv and I got us good seats. Don't ever do that shit because you're gonna be part of the show.
Yep, never. So, that's number one. You can never get front row seats.
So
players fuck up.
Yeah, players fuck up real bad. Yo, so he see me and he see my girl. So he said, "God damn, you blacker than me." talking about you blacker than me. Your skin color is 1159, right?
Who you or your wife?
No, he was talking to me, right?
Oh, okay.
So then he sees my wife next to me. He said, "Is that your wife?" He said, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take her home, fuck her, and give her a bladder infection." Man, I wanted to fight that nigga.
Oh nah.
Now, mind you, this is well over like 12 years ago, but rap beef on, nigga.
Hey, drop that diss track, man.
He be using that bladder infection line for the longest. So
yeah, man.
You gotta catch it. You gotta catch your ass beating off GP.
Hey, this nigga been playing the same character for 25 years. So.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Anyway, man, let's get back on this NXT. Ava announces a women's NXT North American Championship. So we got a mid-card women's title. Yeah, that's my pick to win it, but it's probably gonna be like Julia or somebody.
You said Miss Parker?
Yeah, we need Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker.
I need all Miss Parker you can give me.
Listen.
You can do that.
Fuck Miss Parker. What you say?
Nothing.
What you say, honey?
I ain't saying nothing. No, but I like Jada Parker. I also like a Lash Legend in that role.
Yes.
Or maybe even a Jakara Jackson, right? But the one person we sleeping on is Maya, aka Kalani Jordan.
She do kind of look like Maya a little bit. I see that.
A little bit, nigga. That is my bro. I have not seen Maya and Kalani Jordan in the same place. Therefore, they are the same person. Okay, you're not gonna tell me that's not Maya wrestling.
Maya a vampire.
Listen, she got Maya whole face and body. You're not gonna tell me that's not Maya, height and everything. And look, she tap dance too. Come on now, you're not gonna tell me that's not Maya, bro.
Listen, I've been trying to get some by synergy. I've been trying to get Kalani Jordan into some of these spots for the longest, like the breakout tournament. I wanted to see Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, hold on.
And what was it? Yeah, they definitely did. The Iron Survivor, I wanted her to win that. Did us dirty. Listen, putting a championship on her clears all that up. I'll be fine. Hey, but they got options. Like you got
ladder match. Sean.
Yeah, listen.
Sean.
Set it up.
Cut the check, brother.
Because you got options.
Facts. Speaking of Kalani Jordan, she got a dub this weekend with Fallon Henley and Thea Hale against JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dame. Yeah. Y'all forget Kiana James is a black woman.
It's funny, ever since they announced that, they said it, like I start seeing it.
Yeah, I see it now too. I know a lot of girls that look like her.
Because it's like you don't really pay it close attention and be like, oh, wait, I see it.
Even so, Ruka be on screen now. Yeah, man, you see the nose. You see like, all right, I see the forehead, all that.
Oh yeah, that's
a light skin woman forehead for real.
Yeah,
dead ass.
We got women's championship change hands. Roxanne Perez, 2-time, only the third 2-time women's champion in NXT history, defeated Lyra Valkyria. Like I said, I expected Julia in the crowd. She was in the crowd, so she coming for somebody.
Yeah, she about to take that off Roxy.
And now she signed, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good move. Because I didn't know who the hell Julia was until like last summer. And then I hit myself to it. And I was like, okay.
I think it's bad. She don't like fuck them rookies up, man. Them fresh rookies from college coming in there.
Oh, yeah. Real chops.
Everybody gonna have on the face mask. They're on the main roster. That's gonna be her gimmick going this face mask. You out there looking like Rip Hamilton and shit.
I remember Kobe had the mask on.
Yeah,
man.
I remember Braun had the mask on.
Yeah. Braun was vicious the mask. Same with Wade had one on too.
Wade had the joint.
I don't know. There's something about when them niggas put on that mask, nigga. Them niggas turn into Darkwing Duck or something, nigga. Like they be out there fighting crime.
I'm telling you.
Like, why do masks give you superpowers? Like, y'all niggas already cold.
and Braun's John had that shit looking like the R. Kelly music videos when he did his
hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, with the black mask.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
At the end of Step in the Name of Love.
Hell yeah. That's how the nigga showed up to court. That's how you knew he did it.
That nigga was dressed like Zorro.
I was just about to say that. Like, yo, he came to court looking like Zorro, man. This is a guilty nigga if I ever seen one.
And it came out, everybody dancing. Hey, come on, fam.
Stop it.
We got Ilya Dragunov retaining the NXT Championship versus Tony D'Angelo, expecting nothing different. Yeah. And then, of course, in the main event, Trick Williams defeats Carmelo Hayes.
Black excellence.
Did that for us. How was that? How was that entrance being a part of that?
Man, listen. It was so live. Big pops for both of them. Even though the people in the back were still talking, I enjoyed the entrance. Seeing Melo come down with, they did the whole graphic with the jersey going up and shit. And then you got Trick. It has never been that loud in that stadium probably before. All you heard was whoop that Trick ringing throughout the whole entire arena. And my ass thought I was Booker T.
Else to cheer for in that arena.
I thought I was Booker T. I'm over there ad-libbing. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. That's Trick.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Trick Williams. And also, real quick, before we close out the NXT conversation, shout out to the young homie Javon Evans. Niggas got you fucked up out here, fam.
Slave?
Yeah, man. I was kind of mad so many people circulated that video because that motherfucker don't deserve no attention.
He really don't.
Like, I mean, I expected from the fans, from the wrestlers, stop it. Y'all did not need to amplify that more than it was. Y'all the ones with the platform. Y'all ain't need all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta get this rhythm together where if something is some bullshit and we don't need to talk about it, then stop retweeting it, reposting it.
Leave it in its own bubble. When it leave the bubble, that's when it blow up. So you got like-minded people who do think that way, coming across it and finding it, amplifying that situation. And it don't need to be amplified. Brother 19 years old, he gonna be all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, we all here criticizing a 19-year-old for making a mistake on the show. He ain't never been on TV before.
Like, we grown-ass adults, and this dude is just getting out of being a kid.
It was a fuck.
I'm like, that dude's a whole ass nigga, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Shout out to Javon Evans, though. What was his name on the indie scene? Anybody know? It's Googleable.
I don't.
He was on the Indies before.
That's cool.
Let's see what Jay Malachi. That's right. Shout out to him, man.
Okay.
Shout out to WrestleMania too, man. Like we
Sir.
said, y'all was at WrestleMania this past weekend or the weekend before, rather. And what y'all think of WrestleMania?
It was cool. Only thing I missed was the commentating of like I missed all the Pat McAfee funny ass shit. Mm-hmm. But overall, the experience was dope. It was like once in a lifetime.
Man, I ain't hear Snoop, huh?
Nope. So I actually rewatched it.
Oh man.
And Snoop was comical. And then even Pat McAfee during the main event with Roman Reigns and Cody was cussing and shit.
This nigga cussed one time and you did not hear Pat for like 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Like, hey,
Pat, Triple H was chewing this nigga out.
Hey, tone that shit down.
Yo, Pat. I heard it. It was like one point he called somebody a hoe, and I'm like, hey, yo, Pat. What's up with you, fam?
Hey, I rewatched it. I was like, talk your shit, Pat. Pat McAfee did amazing on commentary. Shout out to Snoop. Give that nigga a check. Have Snoop come in. Have Snoop come in for the big ones: SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and Mania. We all need him at 4.
I want to hear Snoop call a Rumble.
Yes.
Listen.
Say who number 30, cuz?
Who they got?
Saying, man.
Damn, I ain't seen that nigga since 2015.
Right.
Like, you can't say the N-word.
Yeah, you can't say nigga, but maybe when they go to Netflix, he might be able to say this.
Hey, when they go to Netflix, it's all bets off.
Niggas out of control, man.
They gonna start tripping.
TVMA, niggas.
Oh God.
Right.
Shit. What'd you think about Mania, Reed?
Oh man. Night one was like we started cruising, getting there a little bit, you know what I'm saying, towards the end. And like the first half, it was like, all right, we're building up, we getting there. End of the night was solid. And then night 2 was just like everything was killing it. Like that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of booking decisions, you know, that I wasn't really happy about. We both wasn't happy about.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, it's one of the better ones that they put on. This is Triple H's first, you know, hands-on, no Vince involvement whatsoever, nothing like that. His Mania, that's a good first impression. I can rock with it.
I'm gonna say this is a bottom 3 WrestleMania of the last 20 years. All right.
Bang bang.
Listen, I know, like, you know, when WrestleMania happened, we hype, you know, we loving it, we prisoner of the moment. But when the hype died down and the smoke clears and you see it for what it really was, and you realize, damn, that didn't need to happen. This didn't need to happen. This match sucked. It was a lot of that for me on Mania. It's still Mania though. I still enjoyed it, but every match got an F from me.
Every match.
Damn.
Every match.
Hey, bruh, wait a minute.
Because of the main events. Because of the main event on Sunday, every single match was affected. It was ruined. That's why it's a bottom 3 Mania. Because of Sunday's main event. All right, y'all broke my heart. I was sad. I woke up pissed off like Trey Palmer. Y'all know Trey Palmer from the Buccaneers? Yeah. When he say, listen, Trey Palmer wake up and say, I woke up pissed off this morning. Go hammer anytime touchdown. All right.
Yeah, and then the second I finally do it, he don't do it. So fuck that nigga.
Hey,
anyway.
relax, man. Went to Nebraska. Chill out. Chill out.
He gonna say anytime you get the anytime touchdown. I put it on for he don't get a touchdown.
Hey, no, listen. See, he did that in college, so that's how I knew. But once the media started like blowing it up, I was like, damn, he ain't about to do a goddamn thing no more. But listen, they also, like I said earlier, they did not announce a location for next year, so they just actively playing with my emotions at this point. Now, I don't like that.
I know they do that during SummerSlam because last year they announced at SummerSlam they announced Mania at in Philly at SummerSlam.
So y'all doing that at SummerSlam now? I used to do it at Mania every year.
Yeah, they used to do it back in the day. Like,
Mania. Exactly. Like, give us a year to plan it out, get ready.
Like,
We got like
we got about 30 minutes or so left, so let's not take too long on these grades. First off, shout out to Bronson Reed winning the Dre. Shout out to the Slammies. I watched the Slammies. Y'all might have finally did it, WWE. Y'all might have made a Chelsea Green fan out of me.
Oh man, listen. All of that stuff going on in WWE world, like she was killing it. Like I couldn't stop watching that shit she was doing. Like that had me.
Y'all had me defending her on Monday. Y'all was like, oh, Chelsea Green in the squad, she deserved better. Like, man, she probably the only one that's not complaining.
Like, she's like got her moment
on TV like every single week.
Exactly. Bro. Like when you pull up to some place in front of fans, no script, and you just steal the whole segment. I can't say nothing negative. Like she had that.
Yeah, so shout out to her too. Let's talk about these matches, man. Night 1, opening match: Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. If I was grading this match, I would have gave it an A+, but it gets an F for me for circumstances.
Terrible.
What y'all think of this one, man?
They got an A+. They got an A+ because the right person went over, like I said.
Yeah. See, I'm biased since I was there though, so I give a high grade since the show had no flaws besides being cold as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was definitely A+. Right person won, as you said, Reek. Right person went over, and shout out to just Rhea Ripley putting on a good fucking match with Becky Lynch. Like,
after having a panic attack, she said.
Yeah,
she had a panic attack before coming through the curtain. Becky had strep all week, like, and you wouldn't have known this if nobody said nothing on commentary.
Right. No, I didn't even know Becky was sick, but they was like, Becky Lynch has been sick all weekend. I'm like, what? And she went out there killing shit out there in the cold. She tough as hell. I love Becky Lynch.
Exactly, bro.
Shout out to her. Next up,
some bullshit,
bro. That'd be the worst.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the worst, man. Doing cardio in the cold with strep.
Right.
She deserved however much time she won't off.
Exactly. She taking it too.
Big facts. Her and Seth. We'll get to that in a minute. 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed tag team championships. Both sets of titles had to be grabbed before the match was over with. And we got new champions for both championships. And they low-key kind of took our idea, man. It's a little bit. Shout out to A-Town Down Under, brand new SmackDown tag team champions. Y'all deserve that because certain motherfuckers was saying y'all wasn't even gonna be in the match. Certain motherfuckers that never know nothing. I wonder who we talking about.
Yeah, like they said they got removed like last minute and them niggas showed up
and won the belts.
Funny as hell.
Yeah. Media, and then of course, man, shout out to my boy Ron Truth. Grabbed him tag belts.
That Mania.
They told this nigga, hey, you want your WrestleMania moment? Go out there and face one of your legitimate fears.
Yo,
that nigga real life scared of heights.
I really forgot until like he got up there, and then he like tried to take that step down and try to grab. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot this nigga scared of heights. Oh man,
what y'all think of this match, man? Bro. What grade y'all giving this?
I give it an A because the titles were getting split up. That's the main thing, you know. None of this double niggas holding 2 championship bullshit. So I give it an A. Now we got like legit teams on each side. And I hope they do the brand split the right way when niggas don't show up on each show. Because now we got titles on each show.
I hope they remake them titles too. Getting tired of them damn Nickelodeon Double Dare titles. But
fucking coin titles. Them shit's like fucking nickels.
Pennies. Like nickels. They went from pennies to dimes.
Yeah, like real quick.
We got a little more value to
it.
Yeah. But I give it like an A, a good A, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Up in his first WrestleMania moment. So
facts.
Big facts, man. Big facts.
Was he at WaleMania?
Yeah.
Yo, nigga.
Yeah, I got a video. I got a video with him. Like I'm right next to this nigga. He's rapping. I was like, damn, this shit's crazy,
sir.
Yo,
but hey, I gotta go. It was good having me on.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate you guys,
bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Where can they find you at, man? Let them know.
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter, Power Jitsu, Facebook, Power Jitsu, all podcasts, Stitcher, iTunes, everywhere.
Facts,
Local
man.
barbershop, strip clubs, trap house, everything. Hey.
WrestleMania in Vegas.
Yeah.
Find you there?
Yeah, maybe. I'll be there.
Show.
Flip a brick. I'll be there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Out there.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, we going.
All right, man. Holla at you, bro.
All right,
Appreciate
peace.
You down.
And we driving.
What?
Yeah. What?
wait, I gotta leave. By talk to you later about that.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so y'all driving? Absolutely not.
No, sir. But what was that? Yeah, I'm gonna get this an A. I'm not gonna dock the grade, even though I got pissed off. I know a bunch of people said this should be the Mania where they separate the titles. And I ain't gonna say I'm taking credit for that. I'm saying the specifics of which we did, because I said, God damn it, what was it? They go up there, they take one set of titles. I said let Ron go up there and take down one set of titles, acting like they won, but then be like, oh wait a minute, now we gotta keep doing the rest of the match. These motherfuckers just put both sets of titles up, and I did the Leo from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood shit. I did the hold up. These motherfuckers about to do what I think they're about to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But they follow through.
Motherfuckers 6 feet away from each other.
Exactly. But they followed through on it, and Truth got his win. So I'm happy. Yeah. And it was a good match. I can't trip off it. So I give it an A.
It was so good of a match, I'm giving it an F.
That's crazy.
But I would have given it an A. If not for circumstances.
It was good.
Gotta give it an I for incomplete, nigga. You ever got an I before on your report card? Ooh, that'd be
yes, sir.
What? Incomplete?
Yeah.
No, I've never gotten an I, bro.
Man, I had an I on my report card. You ain't even trying, are you?
That gets your ass whooped faster than the F.
Hell yeah. But listen, the I, at least they give you a chance to make that shit up. The F is just like, damn, you gotta grind for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
The I, they just be like, nigga, come back. You won't even act like this shit happened. It won't even be on your transcripts going forward.
If Michael has 6 apples, no, go ahead.
Next match, we had the LWO versus Santos Escobar and Dom Mysterio. I did not like the direction of this match. Rey Mysterio said, I'm not putting my son over under any circumstance.
I'm telling you, that I'm giving this an F, low key.
Yeah, like, I gave it an F too, but I gave it a B minus. Probably would have got like a B plus or A minus if Santos and Dom won. Santos needed that win more than anybody. Like Dom could lose and take the F, but like Santos, that's the only one that ain't really established like all the way.
Right.
We don't take this nigga serious because he don't got no serious wins to really care about.
Exactly. Nope. He ain't had a serious win since NXT when he was still cruiserweight champ. That was the last time he was getting real wins. And I said this going into Mania, like, yo, he needs to get the win here. If I'm being serious, I'll give it a C. Because it wasn't a bad match, but
that's where I'm at with it.
This is not supposed to be what you do. I'm sorry. Like, Ray already beat this nigga in Hollywood, okay? He done whooped his ass in front of all these people with a belt. Okay, that was his moment to win. Now we gonna go the opposite direction. Like, Ray could have took that the day. Andrade didn't need to take it. But Ray could have took it and been fine. Like that was bad. That was a bad call.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, so I would have gave that a B minus. I was being kind of nice with the B minus because I like the in-ring work. So it's the result.
Oh yeah, it was always gonna slap. It was always gonna slap.
The result kind of took it down for me
though. Yeah.
Next match, Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso. Shout out to Tunchi. Getting the easiest check you've ever gotten in your life. All you had to do was perform 4 bars from a milli and then just be there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's ill.
Yeah, this was the blackest Mania we ever had. Real
Big
shit.
facts. Meek Mill, Wayne.
You know what I'm mad at?
Jordan Burroughs was there. Shout out to Jordan Burroughs.
Facts.
That nigga
also from Nebraska.
West Side Gun.
Yeah.
Drewski. T-Pain.
2 Chainz.
Yeah. 2 Chainz.
Coco Jones did the anthem and shit.
Kev on stage was there.
Was he?
Yeah. Really? Kev on stage was there. Only One Rondo was there.
I seen she was at one of them joints.
Yeah, so it was a really black mania. But what pissed me off,
at WrestleMania,
he apparently he fucked with wrestling on some type of level. But what made me mad is y'all played Meat Mill the whole time on the commercial. We ain't get Dreams and Nightmares, but they probably got smart, like, you know, the shit with Diddy going on. So we kind of just
hey man. Meek was there though.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there ringside.
And right after that, him and Wale went to beefing.
Yeah, man. They got mad at Wale. God. Wale was taking pictures of Michael Rubin. That's why he was mad for real. I'm gonna move on after that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Jimmy and Jay Uso. I low-key wanted to give this an F and not even be playing. I gave it C-, but it wasn't that good. I'm lying. I'm giving it an F- for one particular reason. Reek, you know what the reason is.
Yes, sir.
We giving it. Let's both agree to give this an F- for the same reason.
Oh, I'm with y'all.
Guess what?
Peasants, you peasants.
Woo! Salofa Fatu
Jr. Ass here, boy. Man. AKA Junior Fatu, AKA the Sultan, more prominently known as Rikishi. There was no Rikishi at all in this.
I feel like it was just yesterday. We was coming out of SummerSlam. And I said then, listen, Keish, your boys is going to war with your family. Then Jimmy got put on a stretcher, got taken out the ambulance after they jumped him. I said, you got to show up at SummerSlam because your son is fighting for everything. Didn't show up. And then your other son betrayed him, kicked him in the face, cost him the title, cost him tribal chief, and you still wasn't there. So I was ready to swing the gavel down then, but then we said, listen, we know at some point it's probably going to be Mania, Jimmy J going to go at it. We said, I'm going to give a stay of execution. Not today, motherfucker. It's over. We ain't doing no court. We ain't doing no trial. That is life. That is life for your ass. That's it. Done. Over. No parole. No bail. No nothing. I don't have no leniency left for you. And not only that, because Keisha wasn't there none of this stuff going on. Rock showed up. You know what I'm saying? He done been back for at least a month plus, building the build to this Mania. Wasn't around for none of that. Nope. Your boys are fighting each other in a match, which I'm giving. I was gonna give a D, even if we didn't go F, but we can stick with the F. It just did not hit. But you wasn't around for that, and then you gonna come out on Twitter talk about you making music.
Yeah, you spend more time in the studio than you spend being a parent right now. Being a parent don't end when your kids move out the house and be adults and do their own thing. You still got to parent your kids a little bit. Sometimes you got to give them some advice. Sometimes when your sons is beefing for the last 9 months, my nigga, sometimes you got to step in and be the father and be like, hey, oos, we don't do that, man. You see the shirt Roman got family over. Oh, yeah, I ain't being family right now. You got one motherfucker over here leaving a bloodline. Then you got the little baby brother in the group out here trying to dictate shit.
Exactly. And he was the one. He was the one that got on.
He dropping heat though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, look.
He got some bars.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Rikishi always had rhythm. But listen, he was the one that said when they made that post about the bloodline members and stuff like that and everything like that. And I think he was in like the back or whatever. He's like, why they got me in the back of the poster? Because you in the back of everything. You ain't in front for nothing. Not a damn thing. So stay your ass in the back. Don't complain no more. Because I'm done with your ass. Like, that's it. Everybody done showed up but you. We got a whole debut. I don't know if we're going to wait till later on. We got a whole nother debut who wasn't even in the company, and you didn't show up. So
Alpha and Seeker showed up before you ever did.
Exactly.
That's damn shame.
That's pitiful.
Nigga Rikishi pulled up the Undertaker retirement ceremony though, nigga.
In front of nobody. In front of a damn Thunderdome. Some video Zoom screens.
Pulled up at the Hall of Fame, was just chilling with the fam, nigga. You can't pull up the Mania when your sons need you the most.
That part.
I mean, damn, sick right now.
Love me some Rikishi. As far as the match itself goes, though, it was Super Kick City. Y'all know I don't like Super Kicks being spammed, no matter who it is. The Usos do it a lot, but they did a lot more in their matches. They just like Jey Uso is he been on his own a little bit, so he kind of been able to kind of get into that mold of a singles wrestler a lot better. But like Jimmy ain't had the opportunity to really wrestle as many matches on his own as his twin brother. So when you get both of them in the ring and it's like they twins, twins can feel what they twins feel. So it's like, if I'm kicking my twin in the face, nigga, I'm gonna feel that shit too. Exactly. And so it just seemed like they was kind of holding back of what they really could have did. And this match was appropriately sponsored by Dude Wipes because it was ass.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna blame like the quality on because you could tell them niggas was cold. But, then the result, like,
I ain't stopped nobody else from having good matches though, so that's not really an excuse for me.
Is that?
But
my main thing was the fact that we didn't put Jimmy over like that. Also, that would have helped a little bit with this, not too much. But listen, Jay didn't need to win. He really didn't.
Nah, he gonna be all right. I could have had Jey Uso take the L and still had him doing what he doing now in the World Heavyweight Tournament, all that shit.
Yeah.
So it was kind of unnecessary. How you feeling about this match, JT?
I felt like people held it too high of a regard. People were expecting Brett and Owen, Matt and Jeff, and you got to realize
Jeff was ass too.
Yeah, you got to realize like nothing's ever going to touch Brett and Owen.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole different generation of wrestling you're talking about. So for me, it was definitely C-. Rikishi, come on, bro. He is fighting in the streets. You ain't even saying hi, send a pigeon, send a text message, email, nothing. You ain't even show your face. And I was expecting to see Rikishi come down to the ring sometime at the end of the match, but he wasn't there. But I'll tell you where he was at, WrestleCon, signing autographs right down the street.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
These checks don't stop, Oos.
I got to make my bread. Y'all boys go ahead and fight it out. But yeah, I give it a C.
I ain't going to get no more heated about that. I done already said what I had to say.
Yeah, man.
Because I didn't know he was at WrestleCon. If I knew that, it would have been a whole another 5 minutes onto that, but we good.
Nigga, he was in Philly.
He was there. He was at the hall. He was at WrestleCon. Did he pull up the WaleMania?
Nah, he did pull up the WaleMania, but Zilla
Jerry Briscoe was at WaleMania. I saw that. What was up with that?
Yeah, Jerry Briscoe was there. Zilla Fatu was there.
Yeah, I heard Zilla was there.
Zilla is a cool ass nigga, bro. Like
he be saying nigga too.
Yeah, man. Look, that's a nigga. Okay.
I'm gonna say Samoans.
Yeah,
some more niggas.
Some more niggas. Exactly. Listen, cool as fuck. We on stage. You know what I'm saying? We chopping it up. You know, he asked Dom. He's like, Where your wristband at? Come on, Zilla. You know, I ain't got no wristbands. They're like, man, I'm just fucking with you, bro. Like that's the type of shit Zilla was on.
They would have had my heart beating low key. Them niggas is intimidating.
Facts.
You fight one, get ready to fight 30.
Yeah, you turn around, nigga. Here Jacob, here Tonga Kid, all them niggas.
Facts.
Ghost of Umaga behind you.
I'm cool. I don't no smoke with the Hanawai family.
Hell no. I'm on your side.
What you mean, nigga? I acknowledge him.
Hey,
every week.
Shit, I did that shit. Jimmy Uso wife, Trinity, man, Naomi. I met her. I said, hey, we gotta put the ones up, man. I gotta show respect.
I won't no smoke.
Nah. Ain't playing,
man. Big shout out to that, man. Rikishi, we're gonna see you. We might have to throw some more charges at you in the future.
Oh, yeah, listen.
We're not gonna stop just because like you didn't meet your court date.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop.
Yeah, you ain't safe. You ain't safe, bro.
Nah. Hell no.
It ain't safe in these streets.
Next match. Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. It feels so good. My grade A plus.
I was about to say, I know you ain't getting this no F.
Oh, yeah. Hell no. No further comments. Yeah. It did what it needed to do. A plus.
Not gonna
This could have been 30 seconds and I'd give it an A+.
Facts. Yeah, the black women coming out like Beyonce and cowboy hats.
Right.
Like Destiny's Child, nigga.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, they got Destiny's Child going on. Like this.
Oscar, can you handle this?
Hell no. She wasn't ready for that.
Nah.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. The spirit of God was inside that place, inside Philly. There was nothing but God that allowed us to see that beautiful black excellence. And my soul was definitely blessed on that Saturday. God is good, people. God is good that we were able to get these three beautiful black women, hence the name Team BBW. God is good. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. I was blessed. Y'all don't hear me. Like, I was blessed to see them come down and bless our souls at this past WrestleMania. Church, don't do me like that.
Oh. All right, explain that name.
No, he said beautiful black women. But he said Team BBW, and I'm like, wait.
Hold on, something don't add up.
Team BBW, beautiful black women.
I get it. I appreciate it. I get it. All right, let's move on to the next match. Next match for the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sami Zayn. F. I get this grade an F. I ain't even joking. I'm not doing it in jest. I give it a complete F.
Yeah.
Why? Explain yourself. I want to know why.
You want to know why? Tell you
this nigga won 2 matches this whole year.
Tell him.
I'm supposed to believe he just got the spirit of Hulk Hogan.
Spirit of Rocky.
Got the spirit of John Cena, the spirit of Rocky. This nigga ain't even American. At least Rocky American. Like, nigga, he Italian American, but he was born in America, right? He wasn't born in Italy. This nigga was Canadian. I don't give a fuck about this nigga winning in Philly. Being Rocky. I was expecting another nigga to be Rocky on this show. So I wasn't even expecting this. Stop. Why? Why are we doing this? Why y'all doing this to me? Y'all knew I didn't want this nigga to win. Y'all had him win on the same show as this other nigga that was going to inevitably win. And we're going to talk about that soon. I promise we get to that. I don't get it. F.
Yeah, this is. I mean, we only doing. Anybody sees the video versions of this. This is sign language for F because I mean that shit. He just said it all, bro. What is it about Sami Zayn? Like, I don't get what y'all get. I don't.
It's been 10 years. I have not figured it out, bro. I'm dead ass. I have not enjoyed watching this nigga for the last 10 years. He just there. I don't care outside of that.
There was a time frame in NXT where I was like, okay, this dude kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it stayed for me. Like, okay, he kind of cool. I don't want to see him going all of these places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will admit last year he made the Bloodline entertaining, because he had to keep the story going. He had to keep some longevity. So he was doing that.
He turned into the Ops.
But, yeah, then it's like, listen, okay, now you a colonizer because you just came in there and tried to destroy them from inside. You know what I'm saying? And once they cast you out, that's it. You leave the island of relevancy, there's nothing left for your ass. But yet somehow he found a way for him to be relevant. And there was no reason. Like, there really wasn't. Like, okay, we supposed to feel sympathy for your ass because you losing? Suck it up. You lose because you ass. That's it. Why are we caring that you keep losing? That's not our business. That's your business. This should have been Chad Gable at the end of the day. I'm waiting for Chad Gable to beat his ass up tomorrow. Because this was not it. I could have bought this if it were Chad Gable, but not Sami Zayn, bro. We sitting up here acting like the man did main event last year, night one, and win. Yeah. So what is the sob story? I don't get it. I really don't.
Preach,
pissing
brother.
Me off with this. And to beat Gunther? Hell no. Bro,
you ended two of the greatest title reigns of all time. And y'all gave it to this nigga. That's crazy.
Like, there was not a time and
I think I've outgrown this wrestling shit.
There was not a time and point going into this match that I thought Sami was going to win. Even in like halfway through the match, I'm like, listen, he going to do it. They're going to give him like a couple seconds to look like a Rocky, and then he going to lose. And then it happened, and I'm just like, fuck this up.
That Brainbuster was hard, though. I ain't going to lie.
It was. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't dislike Sami. Don't misread what I'm saying. I just don't want him in this spot. Like, I don't care to see him beating Gunther for the IC title. Like, no. Hell no.
I agree.
Yeah, way better options for that.
I don't know. Like, to be honest,
being there in person was different, I bet.
It was different. Like, the crowd was behind Sami. Naturally he's the face. But the reason why I give this an F because they played my boy Gunther. He didn't get no special entrance. Even Rusev got a special entrance with the fucking tanks and shit when he was facing John Cena. Like, this is your longest reigning IC champion, and you don't get this man a special entrance. But you give Sami the whole camera panning in to his entrance.
Had his fucking kids out there, Kevin Owens
kissing the wife and kid and all this shit, and then we get down there, we don't get no Imperium, we don't get the jacket again rolled up, you know what I'm saying, by Ludwig. Like, we don't get none of that. And for me, to be honest, I agree with you with Chad Gable, but I would have been happy if Gunther beat him and possibly went on to SummerSlam, and then we got that match between them there. But I just thought that, to me, that wasn't a move. I would have kept the title reign going, and I probably would have ended it somewhere before they went off to Germany. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm surprised they made him lose before that.
You segue him right into a world title feud. Like, I'm just Sami was not the dude to do that. I'm sorry.
Nah, enough time spent on that individual. If I really get on my soapbox, y'all made me think listen. If I get to talking a little bit more, y'all gonna think I hate him for real. I don't hate Rami Sebi. How you say his name? Sebi. However you say his, I don't hate him. I don't like the character that y'all presented on my TV screen for the last 10 years. I don't like that. He was a loser in NXT. He's been a loser for most of his time on the main roster. He got a lot of championships. He had moments, but he don't have sustainable moments. He don't have sustainable reigns. with the championship.
Yeah.
Like he won his first championship in WWE, got his ass beat immediately. First defense, lost it. Won the Intercontinental title. COVID happened. He go away. Come back, win it back. I don't remember shit he did with that goddamn belt.
Nothing.
I don't remember what he did after he came back.
I remember more when he was.
I don't remember who he lost to.
I remember more when he was in
AJ.
He was like, I guess Shinsuke's partner or whatever. When Shinsuke was
him Braun.
I remember that more.
Yeah, it was him, Braun, and Shinsuke.
Yeah,
and then Braun was like, "Man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all some losers too." Braun did some niggas and won a world championship.
That is true.
That happened.
It did happen.
So y'all got him beating Gunther. Like one, he had to go do all that bullshit that I talked about last year with the tag titles. I don't need to reflect on that much more. After winning the tag titles, they lost it. What has he done since then? Nothing. And then he just all of a sudden can beat Gunther. Get the fuck out of here, man. I hope he loses tomorrow night.
Me too.
Let's just make this easier on everybody. Anyway, let's move on. Spend too much time talking about that. Let's talk about the main event of night one. We still on night one. We need to speed past night two. The main event of night one, the Bloodline, The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking A++++++++++++ because Roman Reigns was involved. And The Rock worked for 45 minutes, surprisingly. Was taking real bumps.
Indeed.
Went out into the crowd. Was working. Took a water break.
And got his first dub in the main event.
Yes, the first win in the main event.
Not first.
Second.
Yeah.
John Cena. But yeah. He only won 2 matches in the main event. That's crazy.
That is.
What we think about this match, guys?
So
love it.
Being there, seeing The Rock for the first time wrestle was an experience, bro. I will say I am getting tired of this nigga changing his Titantron every week, but but the interest was low key fire. He came through. Rock had that shit on, and we got probably one of the best versions of The Rock that we've had in years. We even talking about Rock face scene. You know what I'm saying? Like this Rock right here looked like he was in for the long haul. He looked like he had been training his ass off. The match went great. He sold a classic Rocky style. So I give it an A+. I mean, the storytelling, having The Rock actually pin Cody Rhodes, like that was top tier shit.
With the people's elbow.
Seth
out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was putting that work in, bro.
Yeah, Seth was out there, put that work in, got his knee worked over, which played into what we're gonna talk about in a little bit. But
yes, sir.
Yeah,
man. A++++
little minute though. Yeah, it's fun. Shout out to the aura. Mm-hmm. Everybody had that aura.
Nice.
Let's go to night 2 WrestleMania. Oh God. Let's go to night 2 WrestleMania. We kicking it off with the World Heavyweight Championship. Niggas made Seth Rollins work 2 straight matches, technically.
Hefty.
Tough. Of course, I gave it an F, but I would have gave it an A. I would have gave it an A+, actually. Drew McIntyre pins Seth Rollins, becomes World Heavyweight Champion. His 3rd World Championship in the World Wrestling Entertainment. And listen, you be drinking a Haterade, player. The downside of drinking the Haterade is like downside of just consuming too much of anything. You do too many drugs, you do too much heroin, fucking overdose.
Yep.
You drink too much, you can overdose on that, have alcohol poisoning. You just have a big ass hangover. We all been there.
Yes, sir.
The downside of drinking too much haterade is you overdose on that too, and it backfire on you. And you hate on a nigga too much to when that nigga just say, I've had enough, I'm gonna beat the shit out your ass. That's what happened to Drew McIntyre. This nigga won the belt. CM Punk on commentary. He walked right over to CM Punk. Even CM Punk was perplexed. He was like, nigga, celebrate it. What you worried about me for it? Congrats. Okay, nigga. Okay, congrats. Let's say congrats already. Like, she's still in my face talking shit. And the whole time, Punk was just like, all right, nigga, okay. Punk was giving him warnings too. You ever antagonize a nigga before just on purpose, just being a dickhead and antagonize somebody? I used to do that all the time when I was like 12. I used to just antagonize niggas in school for no reason. And you antagonize a nigga enough when they just like slap the shit out you. You just like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Drew. That's exactly what happened to him. Punk was just the whole time was like, okay, I get it. All right, nigga. To the point he just was fed up with it and just beat the shit out this nigga. And then they did the meme. They did the Judgment Day meme. Yeah, here come Damian Priest with the briefcase. Yeah, y'all knew what was going to happen. Shout out to Big DP. A nigga cashed in.
Yes, sir.
He the first Puerto Rican WWE World Champion since Pedro Morales. Yes, he may or may not be the first LGBTQ plus champion in WWE. Shout out to the bisexual Undertaker.
Yeah, he's dating Lana. Don't do that.
World champion.
Yeah, but that was big. Wrestling's for the Latinos. That's what I can see. Now we got a Latino World Heavyweight Champion, a Latino women's heavyweight. Women WWE Champion, a women NXT champion, and we also got Cody, who's Cuban. So there you go. Wrestling's for the Latinos.
Niggas ain't know Cody Rhodes was Cuban until it was convenient that he was Cuban like 4 years ago. That nigga never said he was Cuban. We ain't know nothing about that nigga being Hispanic.
He's telling the truth. We never heard that.
I don't count Cody.
It was.
I bet you they do.
Not in the conversation before.
I bet you they count him right now.
No, listen. If they count Cody in September, that's when it matters.
Mother said Cody not black. Cody not black like that. He Cuban.
I know black. I Cuban. Looking at him.
I know black.
What type of Cuban is he? Is he Sammy Sosa Cuban, or is he like Yasiel Puig Cuban?
Yasiel Puig.
He that Cuban?
Yeah, he Cuban.
He ain't that black. Yasiel Puig black.
She Patty LaBelle.
Wait, Patty LaBelle Cuban?
No. I'm just saying, like Patty LaBelle, dark skinned black, but not. I could say that Cody. You know what I'm saying? Cody definitely. The Cuban people gonna rep him the same way black people was repping. What's the name? Once we found out he had some black in him. What's the wrestler name? That ain't nobody know he was black. I had black in him. Oh,
I have no idea who you talking about.
Oh, that was Ronda Rousey. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Listen. All right. Next. What grade y'all giving Drew and Seth?
I'm giving it an A.
Yeah, A+.
Yeah.
I kind of figured what was going to happen because if the Drew wins, and I know what was coming after that, but the way they did it, the execution was on one.
Yeah, I didn't see the execution coming the way it did, so that was dope.
Because we definitely Drew's whole thing was Seth being obsessed, focused on the wrong things, and him being focused on the wrong things just cost him the title. Like,
yep,
I love it.
Yeah. Next up, we got the niggas, aka the Pride, aka Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus Final Testament. Shout out to B-Fab. I'm gonna get his grade an F. But I'll give it a C if I was grading it. Wasn't that great? It was whatever. Bubba Ray made sense as a guest ref. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. So shout out to Bubba Ray for helping us out in this match though. So appreciate that, man. What y'all think of this?
That's why I bumped it up. I went up to B+ because we got Bubba, because we got Snoop, and because we went over. So
thanks.
And it was better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, just some quick scrapping in that, which it kind of was, but like
it was a quick match.
It was just like,
I could have did this on Friday though, is what I'm saying.
They could have.
See, y'all could have put
they got enough. Yeah, they got enough for me to stay in tune with it for the whole time. So I give it a B off of that alone.
I'm gonna give it a B+ because once again we got Snoop. My first time seeing, well, not my first time, my second time seeing Snoop live. Then we also got the match presented by Gin and Juice. I don't know if that was done on purpose or not. Thank my brothers. It was. Thank. But we had a present by Gin and Juice, Bubba Ray Dudley, ECW alumni, and then them pulling it together the first time B-Fab had a WrestleMania spot. Black people was going over, and that's why I gave it a grade that it got. And is the Pride their official stable name?
They can't be because they never used it.
They never said it, but like I've heard it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never said it.
Yeah, they don't make it official, so I don't know.
I can call them the niggas. It's okay.
Call them Bobby Lashley and the niggas like David Ruffin and the Temptations.
Hey,
Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
Hey, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Blue Notes, yeah.
Nigga, Harold Melvin wasn't even the lead singer. That's the crazy part.
That's crazy.
Nigga, Teddy Pendergrass is the lead in that shit.
Otis Williams in the distance.
I'm sorry. All right, you showing your age more than me. Hold on. Next match, man. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. This is better than I thought it was gonna be, man. I'm giving this a B, but it's getting an F.
Okay, I like that answer.
Yeah, I mean that's where I went with it. It was a B for me. I was actually, I was expecting it to be decent, but they kicked it up a notch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many more bangers we got left with AJ the way he talking, but this one had to happen. Right guy went over again, so can't be mad at it. It was all.
Hey man, we can't reward criminals though.
I mean, look, we had to give him fair opportunity to go in there and get a win, and that's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at it. What y'all giving it? I mean, JT, what you giving?
I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna give it an F, and I'm taking a roll out of your playbook, taking a page out of your playbook. I'm giving the F because I expect the AJ Styles to come out to Evil Ways, and we got that lame ass remix of the "You Don't Want None, We Don't Want None." I want to hear that bullshit. Everybody was waiting to hear "My Evil Ways." That's what we was.
I could have had them come out to the TNA joint.
Yeah, you could have. They could have had them come out to Get Ready to Fly. I would have been cool with that. But you gave me this weak ass bullshit ass theme song, so that already put a sour taste.
At least it's the same dude rapping though.
Man, he ain't
Max impersonator.
He ain't never had a bar. He ain't never had a bar that you can actually repeat and claim that it's hard.
Hey, dude, he ain't got no bars for real.
Not none. And it's nothing against him. But you'd have been all playing Evil Ways or Get Ready to Fly. Them niggas had better bars than this nigga. I'm just saying.
I agree.
But the match itself was good. Shout out to LA Knight getting this first dub. I'm still gonna get an F because of Evil Ways, but if it wasn't for the Evil Ways, then I'm gonna give it a C+. It was basically a SmackDown match to me.
Yeah. It was still solid. I wasn't expecting much from LA Knight. Like AJ is AJ, but I wasn't expecting that much from LA Knight. So glad to see I was wrong. Shout out to him. Next match for the US title, Logan Paul versus Randall Keith Orton versus Kevin Owens.
Now that's the one.
Nigga Randy kicked the fuck out of I Show Speed, didn't he?
Did you hear that I Show Speed calling him a nigga and all that shit?
Nah,
bro,
he did. Yeah.
You ain't
I
going
wasn't
nowhere,
paying
nigga.
attention like that.
You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
He was talking some wild shit, and I'm like, bro, you don't want to do that with this man because he like Randy, not the one to do.
Randy Orton granddaddy used to wrestle, so I was just saying.
That
like
nigga
Randy got this stories for days about how reckless Randy used to be, and you want to talk wild, crazy shit to him?
Randy be like, I'll show you, motherfucker. You ain't about to come to my job talking crazy.
He kicked the shit out of that nigga. Remember Charlie Murphy kicked Rick James?
Yeah. There's like that. I was thinking that 300. Like he gave that nigga the fucking just Sparta. Like, God damn.
That nigga kicked
Drop
him out
that
the
mug
suit
on the table, all that, man. I
table
Show Speed, ain't he like 17?
I don't know how old he is, but he got his ass whooped. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But
that nigga 19. He said, "Fuck them kids."
Hey, listen. Consistency.
That match, though, I'm not gonna hold you. That was like the funnest time we had as a crowd, man. Like we went to chanting Gatorade, H2O, Powerade. I was waiting for a nigga to start chanting All Sport. Nigga would have started chanting. If you know, you know. You got to be old enough to remember All Sport, right?
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? Like, but niggas, like we had fun with it, man. You know, Gatorade, H2O. I was waiting for them to do the whole, you know, Water Boy Prime. It sucks. It really, really sucks. But it was a real cool match. I definitely enjoyed it.
It's
and
two Water Boy references on this show.
If you know, you know.
Go
but I was waiting, honestly, like I really wanted to have a moment where Jake Paul came out, but we didn't get him. He was in the crowd though. So that's cool, but the match itself was good, which is why I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A because Logan Paul did what he said he was gonna do.
Ain't mad at it.
It's the truth.
Next up, I promise we coming to the end, y'all. We in the home stretch, man.
I gave that match.
Been on here long as fuck, boy. Been on here 2 hours, boy. Man, it was supposed to be like this, man.
That's what happens when we take a week off.
Yeah, listen, that's good mana.
Yeah.
I should have went with the OG plan and just cut this in two. It's all good. Let's move on. Right. Bayley wins the WWE Women's Championship from Io Sky. F, but I would have gave it an A- for the match. Would have got an A+ if Io won because I don't agree with Bayley winning. I think this is another match where the wrong person won on this entire event. Like real niggas don't feel sorry for Bayley. Sorry, I'm a Bianca Belair stan. I remember what happened. You can't get me to root for Bayley for a goddamn thing. I'm not gonna feel sorry for her because her friends turned on her. I don't give a fuck. Keisha. You don't deserve nothing.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. I legit don't care.
I feel it.
Great match though.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get me to side with Bayley in this situation. I saw what happened for the last 2 years running.
Yeah.
You 35 years old, woman. You do not get the excuse of saying, "Oh, I just wanted attention. I'm sorry." No, nigga, you too old for this, bro.
Right.
That part.
Like, this is not 2015 anymore. She's not coming up from NXT. She done been on main roster damn near 10 years. I don't want to hear it no more. I get what they did. I just don't agree. I just wouldn't have booked it that way at the end of the day. It is what it is. I ain't tripping off it. That interest confused the shit out of me, though. Where did that come from? And why is it a thing now?
I don't
So
I get it, but I don't.
It was a callback. I don't know if y'all remember, but Bayley was a part of Triple H's entrance a couple of WrestleManias ago. Was her, Charlotte, and Sasha. So
that was Alexa.
No, Alexa did that.
I mean, I'm sorry, Alexa Bliss. So it was a callback. It was a callback to that, and also there's like this Egyptian theme part where she's from. So that's why they tied in the two there. Me personally, I'm gonna give this a solid B+ because I didn't get the Bayley buddies. if I would have got the Bailey buddies for this, you would have sold me on rooting for it, because when all those fails, go back to the well which got you here. And I think it would have been cool to have the Bailey buddies at WrestleMania 40. That would have been dope. We'd have got Pigtail Bailey. The crowd would have definitely been behind her then. You know, if we talking a face turn, there we go.
That's true. That's true. I'd probably go the same as you, A minus. Because the match was always gonna be fire. I just, was not gonna go with Bailey winning. But it is what it is. And as long as EO stays, in the picture, you know what I'm saying? Don't let her fall because of this. I'll be okay at the end of the day.
I agree. And then in our main event, Roman Reigns. And got a question for you, Reek.
Yes, sir.
How many royal families are there in wrestling?
Dang, he said that so sad. But y'all know wrestling has more than one royal family.
Yeah, man. And Roman Reigns lost the undisputed Universal WWE title.
Bum, 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 bum.
We really in sync. We really in sync, because that's what I was waiting for when I did this.
At the crossroads, you won't be lonely.
F.
Yeah, man.
No, the match A+ is probably one of the best matches of the year. Result aside, if I'm giving it an F, like every other match on this card, wrong person won. The wrong person won again. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Nah, listen. It was inevitable. Y'all was gonna do what y'all was gonna do. John Cena, Undertaker, y'all was on that list, like I said earlier. So y'all was this close, but
it was supposed to be Stone Cold.
So they say.
What? I would have put Stone Cold on that list too.
That's crazy.
Show they shake.
But look, this is what we asked for. We asked for the Avengers Endgame shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we got.
I legit, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I had that little slight urge. You ever just like want to something happen, you get emotional for a little bit, you want to cry. I legit felt that for a bit second. I felt nothing about Cody winning. I felt like I remember when Kofi won the title, bro. I remember when Daniel Bryan won that joint. I remember when I was like 11, 12 years old when Redacted won that joint at Mania. And I felt like, yeah, this is that shit. I felt nothing when Cody won.
You didn't feel nothing?
Nothing. Because Roman lost. That's what I felt.
Like I was about to say, because it was grown ass men crying.
That was where all my emotions were. I cried because Roman lost. For a brief second, a tear was right there about to come out, but I stopped it. I was like, nah. Tribal Chief about to go back to work, and that's exactly what he did. He went back to work. It was like, you know what? It's day one. We're going to start over.
Yeah, but
I got another 13, 16 in me.
Hey, I'm here for it, bro.
That title reign, it's never going to be duplicated.
Oh, no.
Nah.
It's never going to happen again in our lifetime. We're talking about another 10, 20 years down the line before we get a long title reign like that. Because they were doing it earlier in the WWF days. And, you know, even with that even took like a type of a break, because you had San Martino, then you end up with Bob Backlund and Hogan, right?
Terry had this shit like 4.5 years.
Yeah, so I don't think we're ever going to get that run. I don't think Cody's going to make it past a year with that title. And if he does make it past a year with the title, then he will lose it at WrestleMania. But I don't
think Cody gonna make it to football season.
Damn.
That's cold.
It's cold as ice.
I mean, the Germany show is right before football season start. Y'all know who I want to win at the Germany show.
Gunther.
But I don't know if it's gonna be Cody. He takes it from though.
You know that.
So he gonna lose before then.
I think it might be. He'll probably go get Big Gold from somebody if it's still DP or for somebody else. But
there's nobody in that scene I see him beating. I don't see him beating, at least not before August. I don't see him beating Drew. I don't see him beating Damian. I don't see him beating CM Punk. Not by August.
I got you.
It got to be Cody. I think it make more sense to be Cody.
Yeah,
you can play that role. They can
Definitely
trade it a couple times if they wanted to do that, but
yeah, that's true too.
The American versus the Austrian, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the nigga that's damn near a Nazi on TV.
Yeah,
like he this close to being a Nazi, man. My nigga. Like,
hey, it's the truth, bro. It's the truth.
Shout out to Solo Sikoa taking over as the tribal chief mid-match. Like, I thought he just made that decision on Friday. No, nigga, he did that in the middle of the match before Roman even lost.
Yeah,
he was out here giving orders to Roman.
He damn sure was. Like, he was a certain dominance out here.
Yeah, they built him up. They built him Solo up.
They didn't get me they didn't get me too over the top. You know what I'm saying? I felt the emotion. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't getting too far there. What got me was like Sam when she made the call. You know what I'm saying? Cole was up. I ain't never seen Cole shed a tear. Cole was like all over this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cole was out there like Candace Vaughn all weekend.
Yeah.
Candace Vaughn? This is nasty work.
Yeah. Bro, it's 2024. I did not in my wildest dreams think we would be hearing a Candace Vaughn on this podcast.
Nasty work.
If you're listening to this at work and you don't know who Candace Vaughn is, don't look it up at work.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. He done messed my whole thing. Y'all go ahead. I don't got nothing left after that.
Hey, did The Rock set Cody's bus on fire?
He did.
Hell yeah, that nigga handed him the lighter. Like, hey, yeah, I did that
shit. Hey, yo. Oh, that's it. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Listen, y'all ain't hear nothing in the news about somebody bus getting on fire. I ain't heard nothing of those police reports, nothing.
Dog. We just solved the mystery for y'all. It was the lighter that set his bus on fire.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes. He out here. The Rock came out there, confronted him again. He wasn't talking. He come on Friday knowing The Rock ain't in the building talking shit, though. He talk shit a lot when niggas ain't in the building. And that's y'all champion. That's y'all root for. Y'all kind of soft like him, too, as far as I'm concerned. Come on, give me some real champions in this company again, like there used to be a week ago. Come on now.
Cody Rhodes is smoky. Like when Debo here, I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
He talk like he's safe, and then like you see it in his face when Rock just show up and we don't know he there. Like he was like, oh shit.
Yeah, nigga scared, heartbeat beating, all that.
I was talking crazy.
I know that look.
That nigga hear Debo theme song every time The Rock comes.
Oh God, he do.
What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey man, if y'all gonna do if y'all plan on doing Rock and Cody at WrestleMania next year, I can go ahead and leave that shit in Minnesota, nigga. I want to see that.
No, Rock and Cody gonna be at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't think
y'all know I want to see Rock and Roman in Vegas. That's the Vegas match right there. Come on.
Facts. We got to do it.
Shout out to WrestleMania, man. We've been on here. It's probably like third longest episode all time. Young Kings Wrestling. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. Been on here way too long. That's that good mana, though.
It is.
That's good mana.
Sir.
JT, man, plug your socials. Let them know where you can find Marks with Mics, where they can find you at, man. You be tweeting some funny stuff, man.
You can find me in the trap. It's going down. No, you can find us at the usuals. Find us on Twitter, aka X, IG, the Book of Faces. Find us definitely on TikTok, YouTube, all your podcast streaming apps, whether it be, of course, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Find us on Audible. Find us on Podbean. Find us on wherever podcasts is available. And yeah, just keep up. Getting ready to drop an episode tomorrow. Was trying to drop it today, but at work. We got only one Ronda on there, giving her reaction for her first WrestleMania. So return guests, and actually bought in her birthday with us. So it's the second time she bought a birthday in with us. So definitely big shout out. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, man. If you're listening to this at work and you don't know who only one Ronda is, don't look it up at work.
No.
Don't do that.
That's your second warning.
Y'all
can find me at
HRPR all them.
Yeah, don't do it. Y'all can find me at Recapper24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour, where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor, X, Spotify, Google Podcast. The video version is up on YouTube. All the content is out now.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at YK Wrestling. And you can follow my photography, FOY.flicks. And if you care about me personally, I don't really post on the personal pages, but TC Fontaine on Twitter, TC.Fontaine on Instagram. Yeah. Check your boy out, man. It's been we had like 2 weeks worth of shit to cover, man. So
yeah, we did.
We did that.
Unfortunately, we got jam-packed.
This episode was longer than intended. But some motherfuckers had to go and do some stupid shit on TV this past week.
Yeah,
that took up a lot of time. So
it had to happen.
We'll make this a little bit more compact next week. Hopefully, there's not a lot going on.
Yes,
hopefully, I'm on here on my RIP Bozo after Monday night. Certain championship match going down on Monday.
It's gotta happen.
It got to. At least whoop that nigga ass. Like if you ain't gonna win.
They need to do Sammy like they did Zack Ryder in 2016.
What they do to Zack Ryder in 2016?
That nigga won the IC championship.
He won that IC title in that ladder match.
24
hours later, and Miz just is like, yeah, give me that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that did happen. Him and Kurt Hawkins won the shits at Mania, held the shits for like 5 months though.
Yeah, that was wild.
What was up with that?
Well, they had to make some time up because I think what was it? Hawkins was on that losing streak for like
3 years.
Remember
a year?
It was some big ass number because it was deep. But yeah, they had to make up for all them losses. So
big ass.
I still don't think they did, but
yeah,
it's a decent amount of time to be a champion. I guess.
True. Shout out to TNA. If y'all in Vegas, I don't know who the fuck come out to Vegas to go to a TNA show. I don't know. But anybody coming out to Vegas, Young Kings Wrestling will be there for a Rebellion this Saturday at the Palms. Josh Alexander versus Hammerstone. They ran that back in January at the first time they came here for Hard to Kill. And they running back the rematch.
Fred, this is the rematch.
Yeah, boy, the rematch.
So that's gonna be a good one. I have no idea who else is on this. I know Dolph Ziggler is on there. Shout out to Dolph.
Dig it.
Actually, let's run this match card down real quick. Moose versus Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, for the world title. Number 51 versus Nick Nemeth. Yeah. And then Mustafa Ali versus Jake something for the X Division title. Full Metal Mayhem between Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. That's cool. Jordan Grace versus Steph DeLander. I know that name.
Heard about
no,
that.
Alexander and Hammerstone is the last man standing. So yeah, shout out to that. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be
okay. Fun. That's gonna be. Tell you, TNA be having moments where they be trying to like really grab me. Like, yo.
Yeah, they try. They try. I can't be mad at it. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. I will be there. That's what's Young Kings Wrestling. Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We've been on here way too long, and
for sure.
I have nothing left to give y'all to the game.
Left it all on the field.
We did. Triple overtime. We'll be back next week.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't want to leave.
But we got to go right now. TC Fontaine, Greek Havoc, Mr. 6'9" JT. We out of here. Gone.
No.
Yes, sir.